All right, you guys, I wanted to give you guys an update on the account that I told you I was going to work on flipping, just seeing if I go from higher time frames, will it be a lot more profitable than trying to constantly beat the markets day in and day out by doing little short scalps or day trades. And so looking from the higher time frames, like we talked about, the 4 hour, daily, weekly, whatever, in honor of Dr. Paisley and our Dr. Elvis and Swaggy C's comments. As you can see, I'm in a gold trade right now, and I'm up 160 pips. And the other thing that's just going slow, as you can see, my lot sizes have increased a bit from the 3 cents to some fives and some tens, but just going real slow. And you can see that the balance now is at $522 as we speak, and you can see it's rolling active. So if I pull up my Calci Dowkey, you see, remember I started with $159. So let's times $159 times 3, and that's would be 300% increase would put me at 577. But of course I'm at 523, so I'm over 300 percent on my account in less than a month by simply going out to the higher time frames. I have closed out a lot of trades, but here's some, and this is a little bonus one for you. I just entered this one. You see I'm only up 4 pips. But from the higher time frame, you can clearly see that this will be a beauty if it actually drops every time it comes into this range here. On the higher time frame, it tends to drop right on up out of there. So that's the reason why I have my stop loss so far above here from where price action currently is, because I'm looking at here and it's clustered and just constantly wicking up in this area, and I'll make it bigger so you guys can see it. So you can see here's the wick, here's another one, 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 two, three, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so every 6 times it came up into this area, and you can see it clearly right here. Or better yet, let me just draw you a simple line and you guys will be able to see it. And there's the line. Okay, so right there you can see basically, I'll scoot it up a bit. Bing, it touched, dropped out of there, touch, dropped out of there, not gonna work. So you can see how many times they've tried to hit in that range right there and it just doesn't work out. So therefore, that is why I have my stop above that level quite a bit, just in case they give one more wick candle to try to knock a brother out. Okay, but other than that, let's go to some other pairs. CAD Swiss, you can see I'm still holding that one. That one is very, very slow. It just been bouncing. I do expect once I do squirt out of here like 2 pace, it's going to go up, but I'm still at 25 pips. Here goes one that I just entered today, this morning, based on what I'm seeing here from the weekly and the daily. So if this thing drops, it's going to be a massive winner. Winner, chicken dinner. Okay, and so that one is okay. And you can see the arrow right there on the 15-minute told me to sell it. So it went down a little bit, pulled back a little bit, and there you go. So I'm just holding that one. Let's get to some goodies. All right, let's look at this one right here. I'm up 150 pips on this one so far, and I could close it out, but from the daily, it looks like it's just the party's just getting started. As you guys can clearly see, the party is just getting started. So therefore, there's no need for me to be in a rush to close this thing out because I'm up here, way up here. This is where it's at. Okay. So if it drops, this thing has a long way to go. So yes, I'm up 152 pips. You can see it right here. One position is 75 pips. My second position is 77 pips for a total of 152 or 53 pips. So I'm just going to hold it. And then this one here, I'm up 147 pips. This is on the Dragon GJ. You can see that I got her literally right here when it touched up at that very top. Okay. See the very, very top. Okay. See the wicks, wink, 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 and wink. Okay. So therefore 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 times it went up that way. You can include this one, 6 and 7 if you want. Either way it goes, when it touches in that range, it falls out. And when it falls out, man, it falls out big time. So therefore, I'm just gonna, hold this thing. I don't have any reason to be in a hurry. Let's do this for an example. Okay, so if I touch that right here, I'm already up 147 pips right here. You can see it running. but I could be at 202 if I leave it to here. Um, and that's from there. So, I got a ways to go. So I'm no rush on that. This one here, this is just 18 pips. It's still just very, very slow. It's just like CAD Swiss. It's the same thing. It just moves very slow. All right. So I just wanted to give you guys a little update on my progress on flipping that small account. So it's getting towards the end of London soon, but some of them they shot up. But I'm just gonna hold it and see what happens. So those are the positions. Some of them already closed out. Like for an example, here's one I closed out. Bing, bing. This one hit so hard in the paint, and it was ridiculous. Look at that. That one dropped so huge. I didn't hold that one. I just closed it. Look at that. It was very sharp entry. Bing, bing. Okay. I called it off the 15-minute right there, and that thing dropped so hard. I said, hey, I'm cashing out. GCAD did the same thing. So yeah, in those situations, you're gonna drop that hard. Yeah, I'm out of there. Let me just take my money. Hopefully you'll pull back up. But see from the weekly, bing, bing, bing. Here's the daily, bing, bing, bing. So Dr. Elvis and Swaggy, see, they are on point with their strategies. They're on point. You just have to have patience because a lot of times it's not. The markets are not going to be in a hurry just because you are. So sometimes, yeah, you're going to have to hold it for a minute. But again, I just want to show you guys my progress that I'm up over 300% so far. Okay. All right. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't forget, guys, I still have my Labor Day special for a couple of more days. I don't know where the little poster thing is. Give me a second. I'll show it to you guys. For those who want the trading systems and blah, 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 blah. If you don't want it, it's all good. No biggie. But some of you guys were asking about it, and hey, man, can you hold it? Because I don't get paid until so. Well, that's fine. I'm really not tripping. So again, if you want the simplicity system, you're going to go to superezforex.com and you're going to click on the simplicity trading system, and you're going to put in code 99 to get it for $99. If you're on this website, click on the tab that says Ocean Wave. It'll take you to the Ocean Wave website. Put in code 99. You'll get that for $99. If you want the scanner, which by the way is a monster of a relief, because I don't worry about sitting here staring at trades. I just wait for the scanner to send me the alert. Then I check my charts, see if it lines up. And if it does, then cool. Okay, so it's a huge, huge, huge time saver. And this is the only one that has a different, well, this one does too. So anyway, go to this website, click on Simplicity Scanner, and then use code HOLIDAY, and you'll get it for $99. And if you want the Too Easy system, you can get that also for just $49 by using code 49. Okay. All right, you guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.